Good evening, everyone. Let's begin with the press conference with the assessment of Bayern München press coach.
To Real Madrid for the win. It was correct in the first half for us. We played very bad, only 1 minute and several seconds in the first half, but in the second half, third quarter, everything was done. And after that, they had advantage, big advantage. They controlled the situation on the court. And congrats one more time for that.
Pregunta para el entrenador. That's all, coach. Thanks so much.
I like the way that your body move all over the floor, nah, nah, nah. I'd like to find a way to get lost in you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna talk to you, baby, say what's on your mind. Girl, tell me anything that you wanna do, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't we all just looking for some love in the night? Got a crazy feeling that I fit you just...
Good evening. As usual, let's begin the press conference with Pablo Lasso's assessment. Good evening. First, congrats to the team on the win. We knew the game after the cap with 3 games on 3 days in a row. That's always complicated for many reasons on the mental side, physical side, but we could find offense and defensive actions that could give an advantage to us. Overall, everyone has contributed, and at the end of the day, we had a good advantage that we could handle properly on the last quarter. Happy about the win. Happy because we are now on playoffs. That was one of our goals, be among the best 8 teams in the EuroLeague. This says a lot about our team throughout the year. I'm proud of my team, but we have to go on. We had to arrive, we're now there, and now we have to fight to have court advantage in the playoff. So I'm happy. For instance, Eddie's reactions in the third quarter was very positive regarding his attitude, the feeling of being more involved. Randolph has done also a great game, defending Williams, assists. We moved the ball very well. So I'm happy for the win, knowing that this is a very special match because after the Spanish Cup, we were, let's say, tired because we've done a great effort during these last 3 days. Hi, Pablo, Nico Diaz, Real Madrid TV. I'd like to ask you, besides the win that certifies you've been on playoffs, this win is important, taking into account the importance of recovering the feeling of being, well, I think Baldano said football is a state of mind. Sport, I would say, is a state of mind. Life itself is a state of mind, without any doubt. Not only this year, every year the match, the game after the Spanish Cup is difficult to face. I have to say that I'm very happy. We were not brilliant, but we've done a solid game. And we got the goal, as I said, for being in the playoffs and the win. Carlos Sanchez on the Madrid. You know very well your locker room, players who have been here during many years. Do you think that your players will be more involved, in order to try to get the other 2 titles? I think that my players are always committed, involved. They always have their fangs out to try to bite the most of each game. We were lack of some joy today in the game, but that's normal, I think. We've done a solid game, as I said, but the team has to look forward. That's our duty. There are 7 games to go in EuroLeague. We have several regular season games in the National League. Overall, I think the team is okay. Sergi has played 20 minutes, moved the ball very well, assisting other players. We have to go on recovering our players, injured players, and try to get to the best level as soon as possible. I think during all the season we have had a good level. Another question, how are the injured players? Rudy, Tompkins. Tompkins will come back next week. And regarding Jules, is he fully recovered? What's your assessment? And then another question. Do you think this game was harder to prepare at a mental level? What do you think that there were 10,000 people watching the game? I had no doubt about the support to the team. Our fans, they are sovereign on one side, and on the other side they're outstanding. They have supported us. So I'm proud of the attendance and the reaction of the people, of the fans supporting the team. We've always tried to feel that, to feel that support, and I'm very proud of it. And regarding injured players, Rudy, nothing serious. He has some problem in the tendon, but we hope next week he will be better. Tompkins, let's see. We hope that next week he can enter into the team's dynamics. So we have to see how he evolves. And regarding Sergi, very happy that he got to the Spanish Cup in not a very good shape. He says that's bad luck, but I hope that he can keep on growing without having to stop for any injury. This annoys all of us, players, coaches, injuries annoy us. So he's gone through a bad luck moment, and I hope that now he can play in a healthy way, not only him but the whole team. Sergio del Deporte, de Madrid. And regarding Gabriel Deck, he's been growing as a player, he's playing better. What's your opinion about him opening the court, and what do you think about his performance? I'm very happy about Gabi. It's his first year in Europe. He comes from different basketball. He comes to a great team, but we never had any doubt about Gabi's transfer. He's a very important player to us, not only now, but also in the future. I'm very happy you asked me about him, because it's true that he's playing very good games. The last games, he's doing great things. He also had some doubts in other games. This is normal for a player like him, but I'm happy that you ask me about him, because I think that he's playing well. Gabi, he's a very important player to us for now and the future. Thank you very much.
It's the perfect time of day